Hi everybody, this is Liam Hulse and you are listening to the Market Watch Review. In today's release, we'll cover the following topics. Joe Biden remains the leader, the rise in gold prices, Bitcoin is close to $16,000, the labour market reports in the USA and Canada, and an analysis of the euro and US dollar buy deal. Despite the fact that there are still no final results of voting for the US presidential election, Joe Biden only needs to win in one of the 4 states to get required number of points. We see that the stock market reacts quite optimistically to this information, thereby putting pressure on the US dollar, which is noticeably weakened in the pair with most currencies. I would like to draw your attention to the Great British Pound and US dollar currency pair. The quotes of each came close to the target level at 1.3160. Therefore, further weakening of the US dollar will contribute to the growth of the quotes of this currency pair to 1.3250. Despite the fact that trading volatility remains elevated and there is still no clear certainty about who will be the next US president, a bullish scenario remains a priority. Now let's move on to gold. Please note that this asset has not performed the function of a protective asset in its pure form for quite a long time, but only becomes more expensive when the FED increases liquidity. Yes, Joe Biden's victory will increase the likelihood of further stimulation of the US economy, so gold and US stock indices continue to rise in price. In this case, we observe the classic model, buy on rumours and sell on facts. I would also like to draw your attention to another tool that clearly benefits from an active printing press in the Federal Reserve, Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin, along with gold and the stock market, are responding positively to the injection of liquidity into the world's largest economy. Moreover, let me remind you that the Bank of England has already increased the volume of economic stimulus, and the ECB quite clearly hinted at its readiness to increase in December. Therefore, BTC still has the potential for further growth. Shifting to the American trading session, I will note the upcoming publication of reports on the labour stock market in the United States and Canada. The key indicator is not the unemployment rate, but the change in the number of people employed in October. A significant decrease in its indicators may put pressure on the US dollar and Canadian dollar, but for the US dollar the election remains a more important event. And for Canadian dollar, the price of oil, further growth of which will strengthen the Canadian dollar. I will conclude today's review with an analysis of a euro and US dollar buy deal with a volume of 1 lot. After the breakdown and fixation of the pair quotes above 1.1700 level, a buy deal was opened at 1.1720. The take profit order was placed at the nearest strong technical resistance level, 1.1830, the maximum since the end of October. The profit on this trade was $1,100. That's all from me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.